Okay guys, it is Brandy and I am back with another makeup tutorial, but this time it's not on me, it is on my little cousin. She was going to homecoming and asked me to do her makeup for her, and I said, yeah, of course, I would love to. So that is what I'm doing, and I can't remember if it was her idea or my idea. Whoever's idea was, I decided to hook my camera up and record it. So I never did this before, so excuse the different or this one angle. I'll know, each time if I decide to record a client, I'll get better at doing so. So right now I'm just defining the crease. I am using the TooFaced Choclate Bar palette and using the colors Semi-Sweet and Salted Caramel. And the other palette that I used was the Morphe palette, the 350M, which is their matte palette. Those are the only two shades that I use for this entire eye makeup look.
Let's turn off the other
Oh, I'm sorry. Clearly, we have fun together. We laughed and talked a lot. It's like a really good time for us to catch up, but I took a lot of that part out. Anywho, so again, I'm just defining that crease, and also the colors that I applied on the lid came from the Morphe palette. They're like a cream or beige color. This look had no shimmer or glitter whatsoever. It was all matte, complete matte cut crease, and all of the brushes that I use too are Morphe brushes and Crown Royal. I usually get my Crown Royal brushes from the makeup show Chicago, but you can probably find them online. This brush here is a Morphe brush, and I love this brush. Like, I really need to get some more because I need to have one at home. I only have one in my kit right now, and it's just amazing. It really blends out eyeshadow like perfectly. Like, it's just so amazing. I can't even describe it. So this whole time, all I'm doing is just applying a brown and reddish brown in a cut crease, and then just blending it out because I didn't want it to be too harsh. She sent me the look that she wanted, and so it was pretty soft, and I just didn't want it to be super hard, and I didn't want the cut crease to the colors to be too harsh. So I'm just going in and applying lid shade and then the color in the crease and blending it all out. Now moving on to foundation. The foundation that I used was the Blackopal stick. I'm using the color Truly Topaz, and then I remembered that I also had mixed it while I was doing it because I've done her makeup a few times now. So then I remembered that I mixed it with Khalid Sand, which is also by Blackopal. Once I mixed those two, I just applied it all over the face, and I'm using this Sedona Lace foundation brush to apply that all over the face. Now I'm just taking my Real Technique sponge, and now that the foundation is like fully covering her face, I'm just using that sponge to blend it on out because I feel like the sponge gives it a more smoother and also kind of more not airbrush, but like natural look. So I'm just again going in and applying more where I feel like there needs to be a little bit more coverage, and then blending it out with the sponge. And I don't let my clients look while I'm doing their makeup. She was just like Snapchatting and stuff. So if you ever get your makeup done by me, know that I will not let you look. So it is kind of hard to get up under the eye area, so that's why I use the foundation brush. I'll just go back in and have the client look up so that I can get into that area, because sometimes it is a little tricky. So now we're using concealer, and the concealer that I used is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I use the colors Medium Beige and Light Ivory. The Medium Beige wasn't giving me that like highlight popping look, so I went in with the Light Ivory, and that really helped that highlighted area to really come out some more and be a lot more brighter. So that's what I put down, and then I'm just using the Real Technique sponge to blend it on out. And I'm also going back in with that concealer and going under the cheekbone just to start the contour process and get it more defined. So right now I'm just setting it with Laura Mercier translucent powder and kind of baking a little bit. And she was just telling me like how she likes baking and wanted to know, you know, be on point and stuff. So I wanted to add this part in because even though you do makeup, everything doesn't come out as perfect as you would like. So what I did was I took a Q-tip and the Equate eye makeup remover, which compares to L'Oreal eye makeup remover, and I just dipped it in there and dipped the Q-tip in there, and I used that to clean it all up. And now I'm going in with a small brush and the Inglot liner, and I'm just applying that to her bottom lash line, or her bottom lash line, and then blending it out, or waterline, if that's the word I was looking for. It came down a little bit lower, so then I just blended it out and smoked it out some more. And where it kind of came down a little bit more, I just went in with that Q-tip and cleaned it up. Any mistakes, I wear that puff on my finger, on my fingers, so that my hands, if they touch her face, it doesn't like get sweaty and melt the foundation. And sometimes you may get like a little bit of makeup on the cheek or whatever, so this is just me cleaning up that area and setting it and doing whatever I need to do. So now I'm going in with a contour color. I believe it is a LA Girl concealer, but I cannot remember for the life of me which color it might be. Like, I kind of want to say it might be fawn, but I don't know, and I'm so sorry for not even having that information, but we just gonna keep it moving. I apologize. I will make sure that I get different shots of it if I do this again on another person. And right now I'm just contouring her nose. I'm using a Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation, and I'm just using that to define her nose a bit. And then going in with that sponge just to blend it out, because I didn't want her nose to have any harsh lines. And now I'm going in with the CoverGirl, it's not Ebony Bronzer, that's the color, that's my shade, but I'll put her shade down below. For blush, I use the 10 color blush palette by Beige Cosmetics, and just applying that to the apples of her cheek, and I use like a more peachy color. For her highlight, I use Becca Cosmetics Rose Gold. I added a little bit of the Truly Topaz. I don't think it's Truly Topaz, I think it's just called Topaz, but I preferred the Rose Gold, so I just kept adding more Rose Gold, and it was just so cute. Now I'm just going in with that Sephora Matte Perfection Powder, and just setting all of her highlighted areas, and then I also lightly dusted across her contour areas as well. I also did get her neck, just keep that in mind. So for mascara, what I do is I have like mascara wands, and I will take the mascara wand that it comes with and put the mascara on the back of my hand, and then use the wand to get the product off my hand and then apply it, just for sanitary reasons. You just want to make sure that that's, you know, sanitary. So this is the tricky part. Make sure that your client keeps their eyes down, because when she looked up, it did get on her eyelid, but I was able to go back in and fix it. So just keep that in mind. That's something that I forgot to mention to her, but it's an easy fix, not that big of a deal. So now I'm just going in where some of that mascara messed up my original liner. I'm just going in and applying some more and smudging that out a bit. For her lips, I'm using a lip liner by Jordana. Don't know the name, but I'm just lining her lips with that. And then she had her own lipstick by TooFaced. It's like their kind of like lip gloss lipstick. I don't know what to call it, but I'm glad she had it, because I wanted her to be able to reapply her own lipstick throughout the night. So I'm just using a lipstick wand and just applying that to her lips. And then I also took a concealer brush and cleaned it up around the edges just so that it could look a bit more sharp and I guess perfect. So for the finishing touches, I'm just going in with NYC liquid liner, and I did apply lashes to her, but I did that off camera. So I'm just going in to cover up that lash band, to add some more lash glue on the ends and just make sure that it's secure. And this is pretty much the final look, guys. Like, we were both so excited that I completely forgot to like get some slow-mos and some like cute poses or whatever. But I do have some pictures at the end of the video. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you all learned some helpful tips and tricks. And I do plan on doing more videos like this because it was pretty fun. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.